Hey there. Many people believe that the world after 2019 is completely different from the world before it. Since then, a lot of folks feel lost, like they've been running to keep up with a life that's moving way too fast. It's hard to believe, right? We're almost done with 2024 and yet, 2019 feels like it was just yesterday. But why? What made that year such a turning point? Welcome to Midnight Secrets. But before we dive in, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of our videos. Throughout history, the world has witnessed major events that changed everything. Events like World War I, World War II, the collapse of the Soviet Union, and the invention of the Internet. These events shaped our lives for decades. But here's the thing. Those events didn't happen all at once. They were spread out over decades. Each event was separated by long periods of time. Now let's take a closer look at the world from 2019 to today. What do we see? A rapid series of global events that reshape life as we know it. We're not talking about one or two major events. We're talking about dozens. In fact, you could argue that more significant events happened in the past 5 years than in the previous 50. It all started with a new phrase that would change our lives forever: COVID-19. It first appeared in Wuhan, China, and quickly spread from one province to another until it reached every corner of the globe. COVID-19 infected over 700 million people worldwide and claimed the lives of more than 7 million. The world went into lockdown, businesses shut down, people stayed inside their homes for months. Think about it. The pandemic was the defining event of our time. It left a mark on all of us. Schools and universities closed, workplaces shut down, daily life came to a grinding halt, and even when things reopened, it wasn't the same. It's no wonder people feel like life has been a blur since 2019. The pandemic changed how we live, how we work, and how we think. There were some positives though. Remote learning became more widespread, freelancing opportunities exploded, people started learning new skills online, but let's be real, there were also a lot of negatives. Short-form content like TikTok and Reels started dominating our screens. Attention spans, gone. And mental health? Well, many people are still struggling. A study by Duke University found that 40% of people are still experiencing moderate depression, and 25% are dealing with severe depression. That's huge. And it wasn't just COVID. Let's recap some of the other major events since 2019. Wildfires devastated Brazil and Australia, record-breaking floods hit Jakarta and parts of the Gulf. The Antarctic recorded its highest temperatures ever. Baghdad saw snow for the first time in a century. Massive earthquakes struck Puerto Rico, Turkey, and Syria. The global economy slowed down. Britain left the EU. The US pulled out of Afghanistan after 18 years. And of course, the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. That's just scratching the surface. So, how do we cope with a world that's constantly changing? Here are a few tips. First, limit your exposure to the news. You don't need to check headlines from morning till night. Focus on your work, your studies, your goals. Second, stay active. Whether it's going to the gym, taking a walk, or practicing yoga, physical activity helps clear the mind. Third, reconnect with people. Visit family, meet friends, step out of the house and change your surroundings. And most importantly, keep learning and growing. Improve your skills. Work on yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's what gives life meaning. And that's it for today's video. If you've made it this far, you're awesome. Drop a like before you leave so we know how many of you stuck around till the end. And remember, if you've got a burning question that keeps you up at night, leave it in the comments. We might just answer it in the next video. Take care, and see you next time on Midnight Secrets.